Thanks for inviting us in tonight. This issue of teacher pay is front and center yet again. Teachers are fighting tonight for raises while school districts try to keep the budget balanced. So tonight at 11, we want to see how Indiana stacks up against these other states when it comes to keeping pay competitive. Also tonight, we're digging into the compromises some districts have now reached to improve teacher salaries. But first, our Logan Gay shares the struggle some educators are facing who say their fight for more money has turned into a toxic situation.
My kids go to these schools, and you can't fault their teachers for wanting to make literally maybe $10,000 to $15,000 more.
Teachers with Pike Township say they are fighting for a more equitable future for educators in the district.
They have advanced initial salaries while not advancing current employees. What the PCTA is trying to do is to equitably, across the board, deal with catching people up.
Krista Manahan has been teaching for 13 years. She enjoys working for Pike Township and with her building administration. She says it's a mystery to her why they haven't been able to reach a deal.
It has created a very toxic environment between the people who are employing us and writing our paychecks and the people who every day are loving students and trying to teach them and doing our best.
If things don't get resolved, she says the district will lose some of its best teachers to other higher paying districts. As a mother with students in the district, she says this worries her.
If I move and also a bunch of other teachers change jobs that are really good and have been teaching my kids, then what do I do with my kids? So this is a whole community-wide problem.
Manahan says they value the community support and hope this will be resolved soon, and says the union had nothing to do with school being closed today. A mediator joins the conversation on Monday after weeks of negotiations led to an impasse.
Pike Township teachers aren't alone in their fight for higher pay. Earlier this week, Anderson educators reached a tentative agreement which should be voted on tomorrow. That new contract offers teachers a base salary increase and a series of stipends over the next 2 years. IPS also signed off on new contracts just a couple of weeks ago, giving teachers a 3% raise. That adds up to a few extra $1,000s over the next 2 years. Retirement savings and starting pay also see an increase.
Teacher pay has really been a point of contention across the state of Indiana for years now. During the 2019-2020 school year, the starting salary for an Indiana teacher was roughly $37,000 a year, and that was thousands less than the national average. Teacher protests here led to changes this year, with lawmakers passing the largest pay increase in state history. The new starting salary upgraded to $40K, and lawmakers called on each district to use 45% of their funding on teachers' salaries. We now have put together for you a full breakdown of the teacher pay changes under the state's new budget. We have it posted online at WTHR.com. And that's a wrap of tonight's big story.